Hello everyone, this is the Raven's Librarian, and this is my Let's Play of Steamworld Quest. We are now going to enter the final chapter, chapter 19. In the last chapter, Gilgamesh, we faced off against Gilgamesh. He managed to stun us and walk away, but we chased after him, and now we're going to try to stop him from summoning the Behemoth. Something tells me we are not going to succeed.
Chapter 19. Behemoth.
I really like the design of I forget how they pronounced it, but the cog equivalent of the Necronomicon. Seriously, Gilgamesh, you installed elevator music? You are truly evil. So, anybody want to talk about her tragic past? No? Cue shop lady? Through all this, you have managed remarkably. My only advice is that you go over if there's anything you need. Sensible and foreseeing, as always. I have faith in you. All of you. Absolutely sure. Got it. Yeah. Riding in with those three. That's before I went back, did the chapter again in order to grind. Just get everyone up to snuff. Beaten within an inch of your life and still you want more? Do you really want to force me into finishing it? Enough already. You're not acting like a hero any longer, you act like a villain, a dark lord with an evil army. Going through with this madness and waking the Behemoth will reduce your legend forever. No, it will rebuild it. I've been admiring you my whole life, trying to honor everything you stood for. People always laughed at me. They still do. Oh, Millie. It's okay, because deep down, you probably always knew that I was following an impossible dream. The dream to be just like you, Gilgamesh, the true ancient hero. I don't even know what heroism is anymore. But I do know that it's not about waking up the Behemoth to inflate your own ego. We will try to stop you, and we'll keep trying until the last spark inside of us flickers and dies. But you know, now we can beat you first. You're right. We got him! We reached him! You don't know what heroism is. Let's not waste any more time. Hit that music. Nice. Don't really need to heal, but, you know, wanna avoid losing health. Especially because I know what comes next. Yep, here. Yeah, hit that move. If I survive next time, I'm gonna punch you so hard. I can't believe that actually paralyzed him. Try to make... Go for it. Come on. Got him. You. That's not ultimate. Quit your evil monologue. We were this close. You did your best with the hand you were dealt. But the deck is always stacked in the favor of strength. Now stand back and witness how I, Gilgamesh, fulfilled the destiny of this corrupted world. Hey! What a big mouth. Behold, the Behemoth. Is it bigger than last time? That's not a good sign. No matter. This world is only a few minutes away from deliverance. We will take our clash outside for everybody to see. And as I, once more, victoriously bestride this narrow world, the new dawn of the Age of Heroes will begin. Yeah, did you forget you were this close to dying, my friend? Unwilling to play your part? Then let me remind you which one of us has the leading role in this performance. That didn't work, did it? But I'm the true hero. I hold infinity in the palm of my... Oh, this is not good. Has fate forsaken me? The Behemoth is getting away! Are you alright? I only wanted to show the world what true heroism is about. No, you didn't, old friend. I wanted people to remember me. I remembered you. Hello, big, scary monster disappearing into thin air. Not into thin air. The Necronomicon opened a rift in space. The Behemoth. So much stronger than last time. I need to stop it. You can't even move. You're right, but you still stand. Follow the beast. Right. Not trying to do this. Not going with the same deck. Not work on that guy. I'll see you down. I'll give the explanation when I get to the actual fight. Seriously, there. Fight to say doesn't There's a reason the Behemoth was able to tank Gilgamesh. It uses a different set of tricks than what he does. Main trick is just that it's good at negating certain tactics, so you just gotta go into it knowing that. Go with that. That's it. And it likes to go for very specific tricks, so. Yeah, I think that's as good as I'm gonna have it. Now, doesn't matter, but role-playing as a person who actually knows what this is the one that can maybe get us through it. Alright. Leap of faith, everyone. Don't die, don't die. The city. The beast will destroy the whole world if we don't stop it in time. Then let us move with haste. That's my ability, you know. Also, it's seriously messed up that he blew up this whole town. I just hope the people in it managed to get away. It's gonna be real random seeing which one he goes for. Nah, not yet. Actually. Okay, so one of these is protected by magic, the other one is protected from blades. I think it was. God, I hope I remember this right. Okay. Okay, I got it. So yeah, this boss's tactic is its two big arms do most of the damage dealing at first, while its mouth, stays protected. Oh. Remedies. Yeah, the counters aren't too bad at first. The boss isn't, the boss amps up as the fight goes on. So. Gives the player a decent chance to figure out what's going on before he really, starts going for. I don't need you. Hope I don't need you until later. I need you for the big one. No, not right now. So the reason I say I don't need it right now is because you want to save the strong attacks for when that thing opens its mouth. Yeah, right, I really do. Oh, I guess I could do that. So I'm pretty sure. You know, I know what I just said, but maybe I'm overestimating how much health this thing actually has saved. So when you're dealing with just the hands, you definitely want to take, like, you don't want to like waste time, because especially because they'll build up steam same as you. But really, the goal during the mid part is keeping strength until you're ready to fight them. Because once it opens its mouth, you need to, attack it with everything you've got. I don't think this heals that, but we'll see. Might have wasted the heal. Yeah, kind of wasted the heal.
Los reviews dicen lo mismo, dicen, en esta película Liam Neeson trata de salvar a sus hijos, dime si no es un literalmente así, decían eso los reviews, la verdad.
Okay.
¿Qué sacas? Haz este ejercicio para que cuando hagan los sándwiches puedan hacer los slices de jamón.
She doesn't need the heal, but she's the most vulnerable to physical attacks of the three. On account of being the soft mage. Okay, would have worked, but that thing opened its mouth. Huh? For next, if it ends up happening. Okay. What are the chances that it's gonna... Here's hoping that she takes out the hand. She didn't take out the hand. And I wasted a card. Right. That was gonna get wasted anyway, so. Not have any damage to it. That's the problem of me not having anything to actually use. Thanks for that. And of course, now the moment that happens, figures. Please work this time. Open your mouth. So now the goal is staying alive, but also dealing just as much damage as you can. Because you only have so many turns before it closes its mouth again. I like Earth Shaker, just throwing ground at you. Joke's on you, she already did her best attack on you. Surprisingly, the flinch actually works on this guy. At least sometimes. Yeah. So thankfully, this is not a death beam. Hey, it teleported us all to the college? We can't let all this knowledge go up in flames. Let's stop the monster before that happens. So yeah, now we go back into the cycle. Sorry, getting stuck up on what I want to do. This might not do too much damage because her magic's still way down. At least it paralyzed him, so. Yeah, it makes it bleed too. Yeah, that's great. It just does all the tricks. Really? Again? I guess her magic is still pretty low. Yeah, you already did that to him. Rude. It's very funny when you stun the machine from having its best attack. Well, guess I knew I was charging up for an attack. It's a little funny in hindsight that that's the attack that knocked Gilgamesh, considering how really unimpressive it is. Yeah. But that was just a bad hand. I guess that's what I get for focusing too much on one character for an attack. Speaking of. Now that's not the... Now, it's... I would get a counter, but maybe. If it does enough damage... Nah, didn't work. What do you have against her? She's not the one that just attacked you. Doing this mostly for the heal. There goes. I'll try to go for the big attack next time. You mad? Good. Good hand if I was going to heal. Who's he gonna turn? Again, funny, he just did his thing. You sure you don't want to do that to one of the other characters? You know, in case I switch. I just need to, as long as I can build up for the big one, just before he closes its mouth. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Alright. He didn't get hurt, that's good. Nah, okay, too much. But do I have enough turns after that? No, wait, now have I used those cards? Okay, now that's... No point in complaining. On the odd chance it works. This is gonna hurt. I genuinely did not think that could happen. Well, I goofed. Hard. Like this. Nah, I should have switched that. He's not gonna get a chance to use it until... Oh goodness, we got him to flinch on his worst attack. Still getting a lot of damage, so... Although it would be really satisfying to punch him again, probably heal. Really hope I didn't just mess this up. Okay. Make sure he can't die. From physical, at least. Heal everybody. Yeah, that's doing pretty well. Rude. You already stunned him. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a contrast in this fight versus Gilgamesh in that you don't really feel the rush with because Gilgamesh is a lot more, like I say, aggressive slash agile of an opponent. So he deals damage and he deals it fast, especially in the second boss fight where he did that whole, you know, his attack literally just deals half your damage, I think. Whereas this guy, in contrast to Gilgamesh, Behemoth, it's a lot slower of a fight. But it's not easier, per se. It's just slower. If you're not careful, you can, you know, get overwhelmed by him. Especially near the end, when he, like, puts out all the stops. And Courage is really there in case I need to, like, dispel something desperately. Other than that, just an easy card to use to get a combo. Okay, now I stand by what I said where that attack isn't really all that impressive in practice outside of visuals. But I will acknowledge that in the contrast to Gilgamesh, and part of the point of how this plays out. You know, if Behemoth attacked Gilgamesh with that, then all of the meteors would hit him. You know, like, there's no limitation there. Whereas in our case, it actually, like, spreads to the party. So. It's probably not gonna finish him, but, you know, I'll try. Yeah, didn't work. Realized I should have used the shield before I did that. See what happens. Yeah, that little trick of his of getting even more cards is especially troubling near the end. Eh, see what I mean? No, come on. I'll just go for the combo. Then the next turn, I'll try to drop as many of them on him. There you go. Open your big stinking mouth. Now it's just a matter of dealing damage. Let's see how much we go for this time. That was a pretty high count. This. Yeah, no, that's good, but still good. Yeah. Ooh, you got everyone with that one. Try to go for the heal with the Leo next time. Assuming this thing doesn't open the portal. Yep, spoke right on cue. Oh, so I just noticed the thorns. Or is that its tail? I think that's its tail. The heroic fields. I mean the golf course. Those useless guild heroes have already scurried off. Come on, we can do it. One more try. So yeah, at this point, this is the last gauntlet. It's probably the hardest part of the fight because you get to focus on hitting them, but by extension, it doesn't have to hold back. And at this point, I don't feel the need to justify. Because if the boss decides to be cheap, I don't feel obligated to play fair either. The one thing I will grant is that the boss gets stunned after it does that, so you do get some wiggle room to keep fighting. But yeah, outside of that one very deadly FU attack, your main concern is that now all of the attacks this thing can dish out, it's gonna dish out. Okay, fine, it's a decent attack, jeez. I think I took it personally. No, that means the heals aren't gonna be that good either. Like in contrast to the other parts, you don't, with the boss battle, you don't want to take too much time slowly chip damaging, like against the arms. Because once this thing because now it just builds up steam, and when it maxes out, it unleashes its biggest attacks. So your main goal is to try to defeat it before it gets to, to the end point. Almost there. Oh. Almost there. Got him. Bye-bye, Behemoth. Please don't explode. I said don't explode. Oh, guy's gonna explode. Run! Okay, it just did the cool boss explosion where, it looks cool, but it doesn't do any damage. Melee? Armally? Armally? No. I may have spoke too soon. I think I took Am I alive? The Behemoth. Did we? Hey, the main theme's playing. All life have left its gargantuan body. And the Necronomicon? Dematerialized, without a trace. Where the heck were you? Hey guys, I think I put out all the fires. But I'm afraid the Guild Club can't be saved. Oh no, what a tragedy. Good riddance. I wasn't gonna be too blunt about it. We can always rebuild it. Merely. And turn it into something new, where you don't need a membership. Screw elitism. For the good of the many. I like that. And the Alchemy College will also need a restoration plan, plus a new curriculum. I think most of the school and deans went away. Something more inclusive and accessible. I think we got a plan here. I guess we too got rebuilding to do. Gotta go back home and help everybody. You mean back home? We obviously can't trust the Druids to patch up the old orphanage. I'm still not over that traumatizing. Well, after helping out at little things here, I think I'll join you. Oh, that'd be great. Mom will be a bit emotional over me leaving again, but she'll get over it. Oh yeah, I'm sure she'll manage somehow. Friends, I have to interrupt. But before we take on these endeavors, we have a huge petrified monster that needs handling. Oh, right. I'd almost forgotten about that. Also, we should probably... It really is a mess. We should probably get to Gilgamesh and make sure he doesn't do anything stupid and or reckless. Last time, they just raised a fortress on top of it. I'm sure we can come up with something a bit more creative. I forget, what did they do with the Behemoth's body? Oh, hang on, let's find out. No longer needs the guidebook. She's a true hero. All on her own. Well, no, sorry. Her own way of hero, but definitely not alone. Pernica setting up the college. Billy's helping the town and the kids. Hey, Auric teamed up with the sales lady. Twins are off adventuring. They turned it They turned it into a golf course. Oh, that was so funny. Wait, so they actually are two different people? Also, I see you, Duck. And with that,
So ends the adventure for our heroes.
At least,
until next time.
oh, that's Steamworld Quest, Hand of Gilgamesh. Yep, still about as fun as when I played it last time. it's a little awkward when you're like stuck in like very slow matches and you're just trying to figure out what to do with the cards. And I would say it's a little frustrating that this I kind of think it was pretty obvious, but for the last fights I tend to have to need to rely on the walkthroughs to figure out what I'm doing wrong with the fights. And for the sake of the videos, I just decided to rely on the walkthrough because there wasn't really much in terms of improv that I was going to be able to put into it. What I mean to say is that with the fight itself, it's just a bit kind of, that by near the end, there's not really a lot you can do as far as comboing with the team. Like, especially in the last two chapters, you're basically stuck with, the same type of team for like multiple fights, and you can, I know for sure that like people who are much better at this game than I am, who play it on harder difficulties and stuff, like they know how to do different teams and still make it work. And again, that's sort of just the bane of strategy games. There's always going to be the best way to do something. So if you're more into finding experiments and stuff, you might get disappointed if you just don't got the skill to stack it up, or if the game just is, to be blunt, if the game isn't very forgiving of you for trying to experiment. Now again, that's just, coming and going with the different fights that I had. I'd say like the most obvious thing about it is that the twins don't really work well for the final battles. And I think it's mainly because they have the smallest health in the game, and so because the final enemies are really good at dealing heavy chip damage and stuff, it's not very feasible for them to last in those types of fights. I don't think that's definitive with like the chat, for example, when you're fighting the shadow versions of the party. I think they can still work as long as you've got decent heals ready, either cards or just flat out things to keep them alive. But against Gilgamesh and the Behemoth, I don't think there's any realistic way to have those two in the party. Unless you've just got some massive stroke of luck with the cards you land on. And obviously there's just a matter as far as the types of what the bosses do. Like, for example, I think, wow, cool, and ultimately he doesn't start unleashing attacks. The ability for the bosses to just kind of chop your health with no real punishment. Always kind of a bit absurd with bosses. But rant aside, seriously, you can now choose to start New Game in New Game Plus mode. The game will start from the beginning, but you get to keep all your collected cards and equipment from the past game. The game will then presumably be a breeze or get way harder. See? When starting a new game, in difficulty, monsters are even tougher than before and have new cards, requiring you to adapt. Of course, since this difficulty is only available, your hero should be well equipped to handle it. So, if anybody ends up watching this to the end and wants to see me struggle, to put it bluntly, on New Game Plus mode, let me know. I would be more than happy to at least try for you guys. Like I said, in other videos, like normal tends to be my modus operandi with games. But again, I am posting this for a reason, so I leave it more than happily in the hands of the viewer. So, that was... Oh, hey, the art gallery. Same thing, if you want to... I can't really do the jukebox, and I'll be lucky if this doesn't get striked. So, but, it's still nice. If you want to see the gallery, same thing, like a bonus chapter or whatever. But I'm pretty sure that stuff's easy to find. But, nevertheless, this has been me, the Raven's Librarian. This was Steamworld Quest, Hand of Gilgamesh. Thank you for anyone who watched, and I hope to see you in future videos of mine. Take care, everybody. Have a pleasant day.